Welcome to Virtual Classroom Organization and Systems. I'm Laura Coulter, and I designed this course to help teachers who are not quite sure what might be happening in the fall. This course is set up with 4 modules, and each module has some short lessons in it. There's a course workbook that should be used as you go through the modules and the lessons, because I do want you to do some interaction. The 4 modules in this course are simple, consistent, engaging, and supportive. And we're going to go through each one. And then the last question: what on a computer screen in your virtual classroom might distract the students? Think about all the different websites you go to. What annoys you? What distracts you? What attracts your attention? For example, I gave this workshop live, and under the photo, the caption, "Photo by Jorge Fernandez," was a hyperlink when I did this live. I got some feedback from one of the teachers that said all she wanted to do was click on that link, and it was not clickable for her, so it was very distracting. I took that information to heart. I removed anything that looked like a link so that my students are not tempted to keep looking at it and trying to click on it. If you look at the image on the screen, the photograph, that's a photograph of a classroom, obviously, but we could just put things directly over the top of it. If I took a picture of my classroom, I would hyperlink all of the things directly over my classroom where I would find it in the real space. And that would actually help your students get to know the physical space. To them, it's a photograph that they see every day, and it's in the internet, it's not real. But imagine them walking into the real classroom one day and knowing where everything was. That would be almost like walking into a movie for them. That would be kind of cool. So this is a great way to showcase your students. Don't focus on what they should have done. You should have done this, and if you didn't do it, you're way behind. That's not what this is for. This is not a weekly chastisement. This is a weekly video summary. This is what we accomplished. This is what y'all did. I'm proud of you. All right. And then I kind of had to rearrange things. I listed things in the order I wanted them to be done, and then I realized that I was putting too much of the cognitive load later in the week. And that was not going to work out too much, because I needed to spread it evenly throughout the week. Students might let them pile up anyway towards the end of the week, but I didn't want to add to that. So you really need to consider which assignments have higher cognitive load and which ones are just little simpler tasks that don't take quite as much brain work to do, and kind of balance and spread that out throughout the week.